Good morning, chat. Still getting everything all set up here. So it looks like we flushed, huh? CPI was definitely a hotter read than we would like to see. I think it was above estimates or above anticipated on all accounts. So we have a huge flush. Now, what do we do from here is the question. What I'd like to see this morning is another push back down. Like maybe come up here into the 570s, 580s and reject, or maybe even 600 and reject and come back down and flush out these lows. And then we'll see if we can get some sort of recovery from like this 480 area. That's going to be my read for the day. I have not adjusted my levels. I have left them where they're at due to the drop. So I'm not sure. I haven't even looked at the higher time frames yet. So hopefully, let's see here. Let's go to the hourly. I think this 540 level is going to be very telling, it looks like. So yeah, that's my read for today. We'll be patient here on the open and see what happens. So how are we feeling today, chat? Morning, Fletcher. Morning, Albu. Morning, Dave. Martin, welcome. Yeah, Rice. I think Pal's talking at what, 10 Eastern? Morning, Jose. Guys, normally days like today are where I get my big trades because I'm able to fade part of the move. So we'll see if I can duplicate that today. I don't mind trading news days or heavy, big volatility days. Doesn't bother me one bit. Give me 1 second here, chat. Kind of in the dark. Thanks, Fletcher. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm scrambling this morning. No, I was definitely muted. The mic was muted. I don't know why. It's a habit for me to mute the mic every time I step away from my chair. It's a habit. So yeah, let's see what happens here on the open. We're gonna sit here, be patient. How's everybody doing this morning? Did anybody trade the news? Yeah, we are open. Like I said, I'd like to see it sweep these lows a little bit and then see if we can get that recovery. If we get that recovery, this 540 level is pretty key. So ideally, I'd like to see it sweep down here. Let all these shorts from the top get out first, and then see if we can start to grind back up. Well, let's see what happens at 600. I was hoping for the downside first. Morning, Kev. Kev, is this the first time you looked at the charts all week? I haven't seen you on all week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry for your loss, Kev. I gotcha. All right, we're coming into that 600. Let's see what happens at 600. See if we can get some selling pressure. I'd still like the sweep out of these lows. I'm hoping this doesn't just start to retrace the whole move right away. But it's starting to look that way, isn't it? Tesla's green. Yeah. I have a feeling Tesla's going to be green for a while. All right. Like sellers are trying to keep it below 600. We do have some interest down in here, down to pretty much where I said 480. There's some blocks down here. We never did quite get to 500 on that news push. Oh boy. This looks like a looks like we could be V bottom. Kind of swept 600 there. Not holding though. Looking like we might want to go test this 680 up here. Morning, Phoenix. Phoenix, it was CPI this morning. Inflation came in hot. Oh boy. I think I missed it. Never got the sweep out of those lows. 680 seems like the logical spot for this move to kind of stall out a little bit. If we can get a pullback into like 580, I don't hate the longs. But it feels like this could just be a straight rip to 680. We do have VWAP at 665. Man, you know these guys are, whoever these guys are not happy right now. I got within 10 points of that guy at 500. Interesting spot here. All right, I'm gonna try a long. We're gonna target that 6,080. Or 6080. I meant 680. Brains all mush. Yeah, Fletcher. 6080. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I got nothing. All right, I don't want this puking all the way back from here. So let's put a stop in. We're getting close to VWAP, so I kind of got to be careful. I do expect some sort of pullback at some point. Let's go ahead and lock in something here. I don't want to see really back down to 40. All right, I'm out. Well, that was a $500 trade, it looks like. Probably could have held this trade all the way up to 680. Still under medication. No, I haven't taken any melatonin, Phoenix. I learned my lesson. All right, we're coming into that 680. But now that I've made my $500 for the day, I'm not in as big of a hurry to get into anything quickly. The 680 area is going to be pretty telling. I mean, do we really just V-bottom and recover all this? I'm not so sure. That was a pretty bad inflation reading. In fact, if we can get to 680, I'll probably try the short. So much ICT in my chat, Fletcher. All right, here comes 680. All right. I think I'm gonna try the short here. See what happens. I don't want to see a quicker flush out, but might just be a little bit early. Like if they can't flip this candle red, I'll probably kill this. Got a minute. All right, I'm gonna go break even. I don't like the fact that they flipped it green in the last minute here. We'll wait. I still like the 680 short, but it might need to run a little bit higher first and go test 700. One minute order block plus propulsion block. I don't know how you guys trade the 1 minute. That's crazy. I don't think so. I like the 680 short. See? I like the 680 short. If my entry would have been closer to 680, I wouldn't have minded giving it to above 700. But with my entry being at 670, I wasn't willing to give it 30 points and give back all my profits on the day. So I had to take that semi break even trade. What did I make on that? $60? Fletcher, how's your analysis now? All right, I'm gonna try it. Take this stop up to give it just above 700. Yikes. Buyers just coming through. They don't care what inflation. What inflation? All right, get back below 680 here and we can flush a little bit. Get the flush. Not happening yet. Still worth a shot here. I just don't, that's a lot of buying that I'm selling into right now. All right, gonna watch this 74s area. All right, they are holding up way too well. I'll take the break even stop out. Needs to get below 74 and then we can flush a little bit. It's just not doing it yet. Stopped out. All right, guys, I'm up 680 on the session right now. So I'm just, I mean, $680 is pretty good for this early on. Okay, you ICT traders. I'm looking at this Lux Algo indicator and it's showing a 15-minute fair value gap, right? All the way from 650 all the way down to 560. 565, somewhere around there. Like, are you kidding me? That's not tradable. That's a 100-point fair value gap. Are you like, come on. Come on. Yeah, Jose. I probably won't take a trade till Pal's till he's being asked questions at this point. I'm chilling. Yeah, 100 point range till your trade's invalidated or validated. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll stick with my boxes. Thanks. No, Fletch, I'm good. All fair value gaps indicate to me are volume imbalances. That's it. Like, I see what they plot, but all that is an imbalance in volume. It could get choppy here for a little bit, guys, right around VWAP and that 680 level. Just be careful. Don't get chopped up. You would have wanted to see a much stronger reaction out of this to be holding anything. You would have wanted to see at least a 30-point smack down into 650. And we're just not getting that right now. Tomato. Dave. Well, here it comes. Okay, that move couldn't have... I mean, did that move start right as soon as I started saying it? Like, what? Are the market makers listening to me or something? Yeah, Albu, but is it a scripted testimony? Is what he's being, aside from a Q&A, is what he's saying scripted? Like, is it already known? It's the algorithm. Yeah, that literally, I mean, I said it right around 10 o'clock. So new hour candle, PAL testimony, the whole nine, but all right, guys, if we are going to have a full V bottom, I think this wick right here So around 630 needs to hold. Otherwise, I think we take new lows. And it's trying to hold, but I don't think it holds. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, the higher interest, the interest is still higher, which is leading me to believe that buyers aren't going to let this thing completely just fall apart today. Like, these orders have been there since last week. So they definitely have a target in mind. The question is, where do we get the bounce? I mean, right now we're still just ranging. I mean, look at this hourly chart. We are still just ranging, albeit a wide range, but it's completely sideways. I mean, we have done nothing since December, really. Absolutely nothing. And we're right in the middle currently. Now, if we crack below 21K and are holding below 21K, then we can start looking for some downside. But I still think we need to go higher before we get any serious selling. I realize a 200 point move down, 300 point move down is a lot, but honestly, the NQ these days makes that in an hour. Less sometimes. All right, we took out that block at 600. Yeah, Fletcher, I'm with you. You become far more patient. Let's put it that way. Oh, we are right back up. All right, let's try the long. Let's see. I need to be careful here, though. Thing could flush out on me really quick. In fact, it looks like it's going to. Thought getting back above 630, it would run a little bit, but we didn't get the continued buying. All right, I got to take this stop out, I think. I don't want them flipping this red. All right, I'm stopped out. Gave back half my profits. Being stupid. Executing in the middle of nowhere. What's ES doing today? I haven't even looked at ES. Oh, it's right at that 6,040 level right now. What do we have on for news tomorrow? Is it PPI tomorrow? I know CPI and PPI are normally back to back. Oh, chat, we're in that 15-minute fair value gap right now. Look out. I mean, the gap goes all the way down to 570, but you could definitely starts at 650 and goes all the way down to 570, so 80 points. 80 points of risk for the long. One micro would be a good choice. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, Jose, I remember. Being dumb. I don't know why when I get on stream I'm dumb. Like if I'm not streaming, I don't sit here and try and get into a bunch of trades. It's when the camera's on and I start just throwing stupid trades on. I'll throw some good ones on too. Like the 680 short was a good play. I just I wasn't able to hold on to it. All right, we held 580. Morning, Mr. Fox. From key level. Oh, yeah, you're 844. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it was definitely a good short. Question is, did you take it? I know. That's the question. You did take it. Oh, nice. Nice. Are you still holding or did you get out? Things are starting to get interesting here. Starting to see a lot of buyers step in. Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. Gotta push back up here. Has to. Oh no, my screens are freezing up. Come on. Get through 650 here. I don't like the rejection at these wicks here. Really needs to push through here. All right. I'll make sure I lock something in case we don't get the follow through. Things could get choppy around this area. There we go. Come on. Push through. Push through. All right, I'm locking it in. That was a $900 trade, guys. So probably could have held, but I just don't like the volatility being close to VWAP there and everything. So I'll just lock it in. Yeah, that was a big trade for on stream for me right there. For sure. 50 points all in one candle too. What a recovery there. Yeah, that feels good. I'm up what am I? Almost $1,300 on this live stream. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me on the live streams. 100%. $1,300 in less than an hour of trading? Sure. Sure. I played that fair value gap very well. I didn't even, I wasn't paying attention to a fair value gap, Dave. Be fair. Should have held. This is looking like V bottom at this point. Full V bottom. 2 V bottoms. If you look at the 2-minute or the 5-minute. The 15-minute one, I played that. What was my entry at the bottom? No, it wasn't at the bottom. Oh, Porch, you're still trying to trade the YM? Let's look at the YM now that I'm out of a trade. Wow. Yeah. The YM is really choppy. It's made no attempt at retracing any of the news move. Yeah, Porch, YM's one of those things is that you just have to, be a levels trader. Like you just have to pick a level where you think it's going to either reverse or bounce and hold on to your trade for hours. And I swear. Hot inflation rating? Who cares? We go higher. Who cares? Just pump it up. What's up, Palm? You just get into the charts? Music is vibey? I can't hear the music. I have it muted on my end so that I don't have to wear headphones. Ah, got you. Got you. Well, Palm, I'm having my best live stream in a while. As far as trading is concerned, man, I had the long of the day, I think. I left it. I could have had a major banger. Yeah, Palm, I'm up almost 1,300 on this live stream, so I'm content. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I think I was long from just above 600 here. Yeah, Dave, that would have been another 100-pointer back-to-back days. Yeah, Palm, like I told the chat before market open that I liked the climb back into 680, but I did want, I mean, really on the open, I would have wanted to see it flush out these lows a little bit, like come down here to 480 and then bounce back up to 680. And that was going to be my play, but we just kind of, on the open, we just ground back up into that 680 immediately. So I couldn't get on that. I tried the 680 short, but couldn't hold on to it. I think I took like an $80 winner. I did catch like a $500 winner in this move somewhere. And then my last one was this long up here. Yeah, Dave, that was a nice short. That was a nice short. It was kind of strange because we were short and Annan was long. Like the tables had flipped. And we both made money. Both sides made money. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to play today, Dave, so just be careful. Like, the only way that I can see that happening is if we pumped the new highs before that time. So within the next, we'll say 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So we're going to need the full retrace before then, I think, at this point. I don't really see. Let's see here. I mean, you can try a 770 short, I guess. A little above there. Tight risk though. I wouldn't risk much above 80. But I'm not going to take that. I don't know if I'll take another trade today, to be honest. I kind of like the 1,300 that I made. Question is, chat, do we think the low of day is in? Guys, can you imagine if I was copy trading 20 accounts and had a day like today? The number I would post would be absurd. I mean, it would be almost a $30,000 day. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine how quickly the channel would grow? Palm. Have 2,000 subscribers instantaneously when I post one thing with a thumbnail with the cheesy thumbs up look on my face. Plus $30,000 in 1 hour. Yeah, oh, 100%. I mean, so there's positives and negatives to it, right? Like, I really would like to get Mason paid for the work that he did. I mean, he hasn't done much in the past 3 months. I don't know, but that was the goal in the beginning. And we just kind of, I don't know, got demoralized a little bit around December when you're watching these really terrible traders just pass you in subscriber count because people want to see people fail. People want to see people fail. So I don't know. And they're like, I don't know. He and I are still under the belief that quality should matter, right? Like the quality of the content should matter, but it doesn't. It doesn't to the general public for whatever reason. People like watching people fail and people like seeing big numbers. And there's nothing in between. There's no like good. I think Trades by Matt still does a very good job about trying to maintain consistency. You know, he's just copy trading 20 accounts so he can put the big numbers on his thumbnails and, you know. But yeah, you see all these people who are starting to stream put out these journal videos, right? And they're gaining subscribers like wildfire, but all they're doing is failing over and over and over and over and over again. And they're blowing right by my channel. Blowing right by it. So we started focusing more on like entertainment, you know, rather than journal entries and stuff like that, which is why you see a lot of shorts with Dave and Nimkins and Palmetto, and you're starting to see those kind of videos that aren't always about trading as well, thinking that might force the channel to grow. Oh no, Palm, I haven't yet. I'll take a look at it today and tomorrow though. It takes a long time to come. It takes a long time to come. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I kind of paused there. It takes a long time to comb through hours of footage to try and piece something together. No, Paul, I'm going to get you on one. I'm going to get you, brother. I mean, that's what we do. We roast each other. So we're going to get each other somehow. See, Palm, the problem is on the live streams, for whatever reason, you've been taking L's in the first. I think there's maybe been one where you finished up, maybe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And this isn't roasting you, but once you take that loser, you go in shutdown mode. You go in shutdown mode, and you don't talk unless spoken to. So it's hard to find it. It's hard to find good content. And honestly, Palm, the last stream when I watched it back, I don't know if you watched it back at all. Your mic was really, really quiet. So even that last stream I basically couldn't use it because your mic was so quiet. And that's on me because I didn't check it on OBS to see where the levels were during that. Yeah, I don't know what it was really quiet. If you watch the stream, go watch the stream back. You'll see what I'm talking about. It was really, really quiet. There were almost parts where I couldn't even hear you. I could hear you fine in my ears, but I couldn't. When you watch the stream back, it was really quiet on the stream. Yeah, Mr. Fox, it is strange. Like, we haven't figured out what the YouTube algorithm likes and what it pushes, right? Like, it seems like all our shorts get to that 500 view mark and then just die. They just stop pushing it. So on the shorts, you need to have a high percentage that people like to view, right? Like 80% or above. If they don't watch 80% or above. And I think the only way to achieve that number is just to post really short content, like 10-second, 15-second shorts. But we're traders. We both know it's hard to pack a whole trade or content or dialogue into 10 seconds. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can do it and it still be good content. Like the short I put out the other day with Dave, I thought was fire. I thought it was my best work. I thought it was funny, but the thing just got, people swiped away from it. And the long form, but Albu, the long form content, those things take so long to film. They just aren't worth the time without having the subscriber count up. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth me taking a month to film, edit, find the right kind of trades to describe what's going on, perform the trades live. It's just not worth it when you're not seeing any kind of kickback. And right now I'm on my own, editing the whole nine. I've been completely on my own for 2 months because Mason's in school and has tests and is studying how to draw a box. Can you imagine? It seems so. Yeah, Mr. Fox, because we are a relatively small niche, right? Like the trading community is relatively small in the grand scheme of things, right? We're not a prank channel. We're not. You want 7K a month, Andrew? Yeah. Yeah. We're not a pretty girl dancing on a screen. You know, that's pretty much what it comes down to. And we're not pranking anybody. And with the way that I trade, you know, very conservatively, it's I don't know that it's ever going to take off big time. How to delete VWAP from my charts. It is an annoying indicator, Albu. I fully agree. It is, but it's almost like you have to have it on your chart. You have to know where it is so that you know if you're in a trade, hey, you might want to watch price here. You might want to watch what happens here. Yeah, Kev, but then strip trading, I lose my entire subscriber base currently. Holy pumps. Guys, I might have had the long entry of the day. Wowza. Is Pal still talking? Like, what's going on here? I'm getting all kinds of latency. So yeah, now you know my YouTube dilemma. And it does get demoralizing at times. Like, how do people not want to watch that? How do traders not want to watch that kind of content? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I know you guys enjoy it because you know me. And you know Dave, and you know Palm, and you know Nimkins. But I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but at a certain point, when the channel's not growing, how long do you continue the work and not just go back to just trading, you know? So that's the dilemma we're in right now. Yeah, Mr. Fox, there's a lot of trading channels out there. A lot of guys are trying it. And don't get me wrong, we're doing better than a lot of channels that I see as far as views and stuff like that go. I mean, I see a lot of the newer trading streaming channels, you know, they'll go live and their video will have 3-4 views. There'll be 2 people in their chat. But yeah, it just might take some time. Question is how long am I willing to invest my time and energy into it? You know, I was doing perfectly fine before starting all this. And actually my trading suffered because of this. We have Phoenix, we can get Nims to dance like a pretty girl. Yeah, I really like the idea of a multi-trader stream, a multi-trader channel. You know, I mean, the only people out there that are really doing something like that is what, Top Step TV? Maybe what's the other one? Trader TV Live, I think, does something similar, but they're on a trading floor. Yeah, Martin, yeah, something similar to that, like Level Up TV. Porsche, 3 guesses on when you gave up on your YM trade. Yeah, Tasty Trades does too. But that's the idea. I mean, it obviously wouldn't be something like that wouldn't be on my channel, and there would have to be some sort of financial backing. But that's a long ways down the line, boys. That's a long ways down the line. But I'd like for it to grow that much, you know, where people were that interested in what we're doing. I think our Discord is good. I think it's really good. I think Goose's Discord is really good. There's a lot of valuable information on the Level Up Discord and on Goose's Discord. But yeah, apparently the general public wants to see, hi guys, I failed again today, guys. Here's how much I lost today, guys. That's what they want to see. Oh, nice trade, Mr. Fox. GG's. Weekend Trades? No, I never heard of him. Yeah, that's what people apparently want to see. And then they comment in the videos, hey, this is what you should do. They like try to give you trading advice. Random people. Show the negative P&L. Yeah, Rice. Yeah. I mean, those kind of channels take off for whatever reason. Nobody likes to see, hey, I made $1,000 every day. Nobody likes to see that for, you know, they think it's boring. I mean, some of these channels that I get recommended, and then you look at, it's really poor content as well. Low entertainment value. It's just people crying over their losing trading days. Like no editing, just. And then you look at the comments on these channels and it's like, glad to see somebody else is in my shoes. Glad to see you being honest and transparent. And yeah, you're transparently bad. That's my thought when I see that. Maybe you shouldn't be focusing on YouTube. Maybe you shouldn't be putting out YouTube videos. Maybe you should focus on your trading. Like if that's the case, what are you doing posting YouTube videos? Those are the thoughts that I have, but the general public just doesn't. They like to see people cry. And then my other thought is, man, you should have watched my first 3 months of live streaming. I was losing consistently live, not just post recording a video about it. You could see it live in action. Put a Lambo in my garage and move my trading desk there. Yeah. Yeah. People like seeing that for some reason. I mean, if I was willing to buy new monitors and a new PC, I could go through the whole, hey, flipping my desk over and wrecking everything, throwing my monitor through the window. Like, I know Fletcher's thinking about I know Fletcher and Palmetto are thinking about starting. I don't know what kind of content they're planning on doing, but I know they're thinking about starting their own personal YouTube channels, which will be good because we can team up and collab and be on each other's channels, you know. Fletcher posted? What do you mean he posted? He didn't say nothing to me about it. Oh, you went the whole trade journal route? Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Hop on that train, Fletch. Hop on that train. Or I could do the whole while I'm live streaming, like live auction, trading the market like a live auction. Yeah, if we can take the 711s, we can get to the 712s. Oh, there's the 710s, the 708s. Let's see if we can get this push up through the 715s. You know, like, it's absurd. It's absolutely, it's so absurd. It's absurd. Can we get the 705s? Can we get the push down to the 705s? We can get to 704s. Come on, 703s, 703s, 702s, 701s. Come on. Like every major streamer. They just do live auction voice. Hey, I'm an auctioneer. Wild. No, very true. I mean, auction theory is a big part of the market for sure. but I mean, come on, we're trading. Oh, make some fake beef between us. I mean, we kind of do. We kind of poke at each other a lot. Between myself, Nimkins, and Dave, we go at each other pretty frequently. I mean, we all know each other. We're joking, but we go at each other. Now, Dave gets a little sensitive though, so we have to watch it sometimes. He gets a little sensitive. Yeah, Fletcher, I want you to be a part of it too. You know, I want the whole community to be a part of it. Martin, if you're willing to come on, come on. Just some people aren't willing to, because your genius isn't recognized, Dave. I want to get as many people on as possible. You know, I think we have a good community. Invite you, Mr. Fox, so we don't have to fake beef. You just have real beef. Yeah, Andrew, that reminds me. So the first time I ever swore around my dad, he took a bar of Irish Spring soap and used my teeth as a cheese grater. Never swore around my dad again. Phoenix, you're more than welcome. Everybody's welcome. Is it just going to be a bunch of quacks though, is the question. Is it just going to be the duck, or are you actually going to talk? Yeah, Dave, he did. And then he was like, don't wash it out, it'll only get worse. And what did I do? Tried to wash it out and it made it worse. Just started foaming. It's just the quacks, quite possible. Yeah, some people like it. I want to see a duck trade. Some people are comfortable in front of the camera, some people aren't. I don't mind just having the voices on either. Like, voice chat is fine. And honestly, it provides me something to do and provides a little more entertainment, a little more content. So I definitely don't mind having people on. It just can't turn into chaos where I have 8-9 people on and everyone's talking over each other. Then the content's just nothing. But 3-4 people at a time is fine. Well, I don't necessarily love where we're at right now price-wise, especially going into the lunch hour. So I'm probably going to call it for my trading day there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. The chat was great today. I had a good time. I will be back on Friday for trading with the boys, obviously. Palmetto, Dave, I haven't seen Nimkins today, but we'll all be on. I'm ending the day up almost $1,300, so it was a pretty good trading live stream for me as well. Definitely not disappointed, but thanks guys. Appreciate the love and support. You guys are what make this channel good. So I tip my cap to all of you. I will be in the Discord for the remainder of the trading session. Might hop in voice chat here in a little bit. I haven't talked to Kevin in a while, so I'll probably go bother him for a little bit and see if one of his 80 indicators line up with something. Oh yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace.